Давайте продовжуємо зовнішні світи 2 українською. Поки є світло, у нас графік змінився, поки воно є.
Their presiding bishop seem trustworthy enough. Have you seen their wireless advertising? Nothing's ever new or 110%
На цій планеті прикольній. Що там по квесту? У нас як техаський рейнджер. На сліді зрадника. Так, у нас є квест дослідити фабрику, а другий віднести повідомлення абата до аванпосту можливість. Йдемо на цю фабрику. Верахніт. Валимо. Да, з ФПСами тут погано. Не, порівняно. Дуже вибагова гра. Блін, а мені... Блін, а як туди потрапити? О-о. Походу він туди как пішов. На фабрику зіранню треба. Дорогу треба. Ага. Вот там обрив. Вот и фабрика.
Laboratory mishap and/or miscellaneous unspeakable dangers.
Please call again at a more convenient time.
Ну-ну. Да, у нас тут фабрика. Потім тут виклик на остаточну невинність. Аванпост можливість. Це інші завдання. Фабрика зирання.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with Zeranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown? That means no
Твою ж мать.
external
Наказ.
transmissions, no visitors. Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? We don't have any means of... This is Factor Maytag. Am I to understand you have orders from... Very well.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me. So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? And you've brought along your own rift cultist, I see. In case we required poor methodology and ample bloodshed.
Poor methodology? How dare you? Do you think ample bloodshed just happens by itself?
Дуже графіка тут сильна, пипець.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away. We have a working hypothesis about who is responsible. The initial evidence looks rather conclusive. And we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations. No, it doesn't add up particularly well, does it? Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunities naught but tinges and flinders. Classified as an accident?
Ziranium. Manufacturing. No.
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your
Yeah.
innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at...
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Emergency detoxification initiated. What's her name took over? Things have been a mite haywire.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party. Low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about. But I haven't even told you the worst part. How Alva took control. The subsequent, albeit strangely indirect, obloquy and vituperation. The lives lost. Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Якісь роботи. Прикольне місце. Ага, це вона. Щось, ну, як завжди, щось не поділили, щось. Ой, тут гарно, гарно. Блін, я згадав цей Neverwinter, блін. Underdark, блін.
I don't know anything about the fluid's volume. Thing attacked. I shot it. There's goo all over the spot it emerged. Measure that,
She's hiding something. I think those two exemplars just fell wrong. They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Glorious dawn, I take it. Sensational look, dear. And someone else. Oh, my! That Earth Directorate support mech is a design classic. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding. Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I'm thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this. I was apparently at the wrong point in space at the wrong point in time. Really? Do you see me, a saboteur? Oh, don't they always attempt to, flee the scene? I'll tell you exactly what happened. Our transport pod leveled outpost opportunity. I immediately realized someone must have bypassed my terminal. I initiated a lockdown to block further tampering. Had I not, additional attacks may have continued. Despite a long record of dedicated service, who's being blamed for this calamity? Me, somehow. I hate to speak poorly of management, but we work folk around the manufactory consider the proctor something of a petty bureaucrat, dear. I assume she's acting as any functionary would, assigning blame to appear in control. Well, you know the type, surely. Dear me, I wish I knew. But, actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you, and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of. Certainly, of course. If you help me uncover who's responsible, I will gladly open this door. Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. The plan favor us against long odds.
Instigator?
Статус запису виготовлено.
Patrol's back, I hear.
Don't say Auntie's being too different.
Our Earth Directorate, friend.
Приперся вже що.
So, I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
The Factor is less accusatory in his questioning than certain others, which I respect. Good manners cost nothing, I always say.
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different. I appreciate even your hesitant support. Now, I believe you had an update for Initiate Alva.
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find? I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. Fancy that odor you detected, a sign of chemicals used to effect the falsification. But listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientist knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone
Коротше,
overrode them.
підставили її, да?
Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A uranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the uranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit. All right. There.
Обидві
I've
зони
unsealed both
розблокували.
areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Bureaucrats I've met are fairly worthless, but Svoboda seems to have perfected the art of being an ineffectual slackwit.
Emergency protocol unknown. Negative. Pharmaceutical unit in progress.
Recharge for mayhem!
Охренеть. Забрався? сюди треба.
Protocols not yet charged.
Doctor's been in there a while.
Alva's been here for how many years?
Always account for standard deviation.
I like that Alva. Granted, she's most likely lying through her teeth, but at least she's interesting.
Respecting one's elders is considered good manners in most colonies. Exceptions may be made for violent offenders.
Yes. Suppose you'll do. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow venting has gone completely haywire. What else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort.
О, Фоксі, привіт.
Oh. Well, I might have kept the item in question then. No matter. It should guarantee you remain motivated to see it through. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that...
А я не бачив збірну.
Technically, it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours. Tremendous. Why, this day may average toward the positive yet. A deliberate endeavors beget
Давай
expected
спробуємо.
results.
Спробуємо. Я вже думав, світло мають виключити в мене. А я посмотрел по графіку, там до 12 світло є. Тому думаю, ну тоді запускаємось. Глядіть. А у вас є світло? Ну, у меня поменялся график. Як ви можете бачити. Потому, собственно, я и запустился. Ого, тут, блин, зирание, бля, ёперный тяг. Я офигею. Есть. Ну вот, у нас поменялся график. Так, тут зирание, бля. Сейчас будем пробовать. Безкоштовна трансляція вирішального матчу нашої збірної Стар 19 матчів Кубку. Де безкоштовно? Нічого там вона не безкоштовна. Нема ніякої безкоштовної трансляції. Була безкоштовна трансляція, я б дивився її, бля. Немає у нас безкоштовної трансляції. Треба Мегаго підключати. Мегаго 450 гривень. Я манав, ще Мегаго купляти. Тому не підключав. Ось така фігня, бля. Що сталося? Випустили на цей зірань. Це пане керування зв'язку. Обмеження безпеки бояв встановлено дуже перевищити заявлення до позиції. Окей, я розумію. І що дальше? Все, можна лівати звідси. Ліваємо. І що, Фоксі, який рахунок? Хто виграв? 0-0. Прикольно, дякую. 0-0 поки що, да? 0-0. Це мене занесло куди.
You're back. I see my choice in you was well-founded.
Лігіч. Що там? Докуди дійшов в Outer World? У мене вже якась планета. У мене... Місія поговорити початківця Альвою. Планета уже на слідуюча планета. Така з кристалами. Планета з кристалами.
Oh, hello, dear. Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such.
Перший тайм завершено.
You know how the order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Підстава.
Hold on now. We should really discuss what you found, not rush headlong into making a verdict.
I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Yes! Now this is definitely taking a turn more to my liking.
You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufacturing button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the endpoint.
0-0. Понятно.
Marisol's fine, thank you, dear.
I must admit, I'm not entirely sure. The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
І що?
I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this?
А,
What are
це
you
наш новий
doing here?
компаньон, до речі.
Come to surrender, I take it.
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Ого.
I appreciate your practicality. Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Oops.
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
Це оця човішка буде з нами в паті. Це наш новий цей компаньон. Гарний постріл.
What a nice and thoughtful thing to say, dear. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Well, you sure cut them. That was breathtaking. And hilarious. What artistry! What subterfuge! What aim!
Proctor left her terminal on. Maybe it holds some sign of who she was working for.
Можливо. Абат Нью-Йорк. Тема питання для параду.
Terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Давай подивимося. Ух ти. Що, Фоксі, кажеш? Гуцуляк. Знімає Маліновського в поле ребро. Гуцуляк вийшов замість Руслана. 77 хвилина. Яка 77 хвилина? 0-0. Перший тайм. Шалений сейв від Рубіна. Не залітає 82 хвилина потрібний сейв. Нарешті забуваю Зубков на 83-й. 1-0. Так я не поняв, так ми вже закінчили чи тільки перший тайм? Ніфіга не поняв. Так ми виграли у них? Ура! Можна привітати. Получається, ми виграли.
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. At the terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors. Proctor's efforts appear
Зусилля
part of a
Проктора
larger
складуть частиною
scheme.
більшого задуму. Так і переслідував змови Августіну де Вріс.
Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here.
З вами все гаразд, не можу розуміти враження чи ейфорії. Гадаю, ви не можете тут залишатися. Є ідеї, що робити далі?
I have some unfinished
У
business
мене
I
деякі
need to get
незавершені
back to.
справи.
I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I propose a
Я
strategic
запропонуваю
partnership.
стратегічне
You help
партнерство.
me, I help you.
Ви
What do you
допомагаєте
say?
мені, я допомагаю вам. Стратегічне партнерство, Фоксі. У нас з тобою. Фоксі. Ти допомагаєш мені, я допомагаю тобі. Фоксі. Україна 1-0 Ісландія. 5 хвилин додав головний арбітер, одна вже пройшла. Гол! Другий м'яч забиває Гуцуляк на третій додній хвилині. Україна 2-0. Офігеть. Круто.
An old contact on Cloister I need to look up.
Клойстері.
Part of a small matter there. Some research the Order considered heretical. Worth restarting, I think.
Звучить інтригуюче. Приєднуйся до моєї команди, і ми розберемося з цим. Давай.
Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though,
Трохи
isn't it?
тісно, чи не так? Вау, нас даже пізніше.
Affirmative. Engaging standby protocols.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
О, тепер ця човішка зі мною в паті. Тепер у мене в паті. Нова чікса. Чікса.
My fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be
Боротьба за
resilient
чемпіонат
to
світу
reason have been
2026
executed.
продовжується.
The rest should not cause us trouble.
Збірна
I've
України
locked the
перемагає
lift to
Ісландію
prevent the
2-0.
agent from reaching the
З
monastery.
другого місця
But the
виходить
following
до
code will
стикових
grant
поєдинків.
you access.
Ура! Круто, Фокс.
34145.
Оце
I
круто.
will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to.
Оце
The
круто.
results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Swear I can't lie low for 20 years without everything in the Order falling apart. Well, suppose we better head to the monastery now, yes?
Так, лідерство. Крестоносство. Вибухівка. Давай это. Марисоль. Погнали. На сіді зрадники, поговорити з абатом Ньюелом.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here. I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
ми звалюємо. Дівки. Погнав. Уррррррр. Пожалуйста. 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 Нам куда треба? Ага, нам сюда. А тут що? До ванпосту можливість. Я ще тут не був. Короче, класно, що виграли.
Got a bad feel about this line, huh?
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to Haverlith? Ruth Bassar is the first among equals of the Roman.
And architect! First an attack on the monastery and now the lift code's not working? Am I misremembering it? Agent, oh thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer, Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift. No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken.
Ні, проведеться цей зрадник.
What you say is true. That is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend? It's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? Far from it. I celebrate Wiley's gifts. I recognize he's a far superior scholar than I'll ever be. I can't discuss this right now. The monastery. The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy.
Це нормально переживати. Та люба операція це складно, Фокс. Та ти не розповідай таке. Це твоє, це ж особисте. Це такі речі не розповідай, Фоксі. Ну. Я тобі стільки раз пояснював.
Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening. Representatives of Auntie's Choice in the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the
Сподіваємося,
success of
Фоксі,
most
що
of
все
the
буде
Order's
добре.
operations.
Є лікарі.
I wish I could offer more details than that.
Є ж. Проводять діагностику, потім операція. Це ж все дуже складно.
But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and
І це
unforeseen ways.
ще ж купа грошей ж треба ж тратити на ці лікарства. Розумієш? Все
Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory.
Observatoria.
If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
I've always wanted to fight a mathematician.
Я не лікар, Фокс. Тут я некомпетентний. Ти таке постійно щось як скажеш, так. Ти мене в ступор вводиш. Постійно. Я не знаю, що тобі відповідати. Так. Ну, тому що це дуже особисті речі, Фокс. Таке зазвичай не розповідається.
I am 100% certain that his tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Що тут сталося?
Came up via the lift. It must be unlocked.
Seer Wiley said I wasn't on his list and let me go. He must have predicted I wouldn't fight back.
Ого, ну фіга, не подивимося.
Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something?
Пістолет. Та ти що? Давай подивимося, що там я достав. Ого, дивись. Ого. Тираїнєвий промінь. Та ти що? Да, подивимося, конечно. Ого. Яка, видно, тяжка пушка, блін. Ну, дуже дивно. Пушки тут, конечно, раз. А я не люблю такі великі пушки. Снайперка є ще. О, снайперка. Снайперка ще. Воно похоже дуже на вуфт. Воно реально дуже похоже на вуфт. Я ж проходив
Void
повністю.
it all. Hey, body's not even cold yet. Show a little respect. Roger always said he
Very
wanted his body
very
donated to the order if it helped advance the
Воно дуже
plan.
схоже на вуфт.
But I'm sure this wasn't what he had in mind.
Да нікому не занервничать, але ти мене доводиш до білки, блін, на кожному стрімі. Думаєш, мені можна нервничати?
The wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst.
That's all bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
The future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief.
У мене вже у самого нерви ні к чорту. Заводяться з полоборота. Продаю нерви. Заводяться з полоборота. Так, подивимося. Моральна поддержка. А мені? Я теж хочу моральну поддержку. Фоксі, ти егоїст. Тільки про себе думаєш. Тож, у кожної людини є своє життя. Ніхто нікому нічого не винен в цьому житті, Фокс. Ти маєш це розуміти. Я тобі вже дуже багато разів пояснював, тобі розповідав, що ти маєш цінувати своїх рідних, бабушку, маму, отчим, сестра, там дядьків всякі. Ой.
Go for qualification.
Ти слабий.
Check your scopes for combatants.
Слабенько.
Combatant scan.
Патрони не закінчились.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Я не бачу. Він у нього ресає.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
The architect's perspiring brow. If you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time,
Я точно не знаю. Куди мені.
Those junction boxes look familiar.
Wait, you hear those voices?
I know that sound
Давай,
anywhere.
давай.
The unmistakable,
Добраніч,
indicatory whine of anchorites bickering.
Давай, не розстраюйся, все буде добре. Ну, сподіваємося. Що буде добре. По ідеї сюди. О, хазяїк прийде.
Found another one.
Find the hostile.
Anomalous finding.
It's a target analyzed. Whom exactly? That fortificator at ready.
customary intimidation. Curious.
Ну, ну.
Threat assessment.
Через раннего пуска и класс. Ранневая пушка.
Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya. But oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend this...
Anchorites. Be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic. Oh dear. Perhaps I should have explained what an anchorite is.
As your friend has correctly determined, we are anchorites, here by choice. This is where we conduct our divine calling, debating scientific priests actually. An outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief. But what if widespread suffering is all? Then its causes should be observed, quantified, and a non-violent solution found. Tell that to the We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could set... I need the book, Only Real Numbers, the casualties, and I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing. You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way. Much appreciated. We'll present our final arguments.
Іде. Де воно? А, відкрились двері.
know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't focusing on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's lavation towels. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice. But that don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here.
It's the unknown variable! Locking the target.
Well, this is quite modest. Very simple and austere. Can hardly guess who lives here. Did the abbot take a vow of resplendency?
Has failed this order as its preeminent luminary. And without our intervention, she would make peace with the primitive minds of Auntie's choice.
Набоїв нема.
Agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die. Screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
I know a stall tactic when I see one. Calls on you, though, dear.
I prefer to kill my enemies first, innocent hostages later.
Entirely depends on your priorities. My former department would say keeping on mission is of paramount importance. But I no longer think I agree.
Definitely not. We should be the only ones killing hostages around here.
Like the cut of your jib. Hard way it is, then.
Raise high probability. Wiley trapped us here. He let some others go, but didn't even give us the chance to surrender. He's lost his wits. Kept going on about his puzzle in the research wing upstairs. That must be where he hid the key.
Normally I'd suggest picking the lock on that safe, but it looks to be rigged to that ridiculous puzzle up above.
Я офигею.
This must be the so-called puzzle they expect us to waste our time on. Looks like it was constructed by a child.
Oh, an enemy.
Adversary won't... Scan weapon ready, Commander.
Ready. Combatant scan.
Supposed to shoot the enemy.
Presumably some random element.
Reporting surge. A possible unforeseen pattern. Anomalous disturbance.
Я, блин, не знаю, что там. треба. Ні, треба пити. Ой. Що робити? Що мені з ним? Є хіро.
No combatant on my scope.
Ну, ні, я не знаю, що робити. Термос. Термос. Ну так, термос. Тут я був. Блін. Блін, ну цей ублюдок так мене запутав, я не знаю, що робити. Я не знаю, що робити. Дійсно мене затримав, бля. Ніхрена непонятно. Так а де сам, блін, шарик, блядь, довбаний? Шарика та нема. Самого шарика нема. Ну, блін, ну, таке... Бредятина. Це просто... Така бредятина, бля, я не знаю, як це блядь. Який гемор, бля. Я не знаю, що це. Я це, бля, реально не пройду. Тому... На жаль. Але... Ну, потому що, ну, блін, ну що я зроблю? Не зміг я їм заберегти. Не получилось.
Integral precision is blissful.
Target analyzed. Late.
Near death is not a good move, Commander.
Ну, чуть не вальнуло.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Нихера себе, блядь. Челик на щине, блядь. Блин. Дзвон. Немає, не хватає цих. Двоє. Я пішов спати. Напевно. Ну добре, хлопці. Скоро світло вирубають.
Now evident. Anomalism.
Combatant scan. Torpificator is charged. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Weapon expended.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Escalating aggression by 3 points.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Wrist weapon prime!
I'm backing. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Добраніч.
So, time to decide. Do we fall back now to save the hostages? We enter the observatory. Seer's death trap will snap shut. Remember, you didn't kill those people. Seer Wiley did. You focused on our goal, despite any effort to deter us.
No, I'm forced to disagree there. Fairly certain it was our inaction that killed them.
Як в тебе справи, Діма? Добранч. Так, зараз відправляємося, бо вже зараз світло виключають. Як в цілому? Все нормально? Потихоньку. Працюєш?
Already. You were supposed to take at least twice as long to deal with the hostages.
Здоровий, все добре.
Is there anything more grating than a guest who arrives earlier than
Світло є.
expected?
Так, поки світло є. Ще пару. Ми ще трошки співаємо. Скоро виключають. Це добре. Ну це саме головне. Так, піду быстренько чай зроблю. Я щось прихворав. цей квест, народ, бо зараз світло вирублять. Зараз світло вирублять.
I can clearly see your other companions. Or
Діма,
were you
добраніч.
referring to a
Фоксі, добраніч.
firearm? Evidently, I erred in my estimations of conducting a civilized... Hold a moment. According to the math, in no universe is it possible for you to have solved my puzzle and saved the hostages in such a short duration. Architect, preserve me. This wasn't supposed to happen. The hostages were intended to delay you, not in this, after you already slaughtered Clemens and Svoboda. Void it all. No. No matter. Augustine already has the coordinates for the peace talks. I will simply have to deal with you before transmitting the rest of the station's... I trust you're not implying. The order has been...
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you, exactly?
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The end point. No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
What in the architect's computational summary are you on about? That hopeless, ineffectual, over-reliant waste of workspace? He wouldn't dare. But I am beyond reproach. My talent without peer. What has Joseph ever done for the Order except occupy my valuable time with useless queries? No, this is some kind of deception. It has to be. I could not have missed such obvious machinations. My math is correct. My math is always correct. I predicted you'd say that.
Look sharp!
There be none.
Riddle me with bullets all you like! With this rejuvenation device in my disposal, you'll never do me harm. Clever-lit sprat, attempting to destroy the projectile. I will attend to you.
Recharge for me! Check your scope for combatant analysis.
This is not in my prediction! Whoever is left, kill this outlier!
Go for torpification.
Taking cover!
Necessary vulnerability identified.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Have a fix on their weaknesses. Torpification in progress. Mitigating the threat. Adversary vulnerability identified.
Your immediate demise is a 29.7% certainty.
Battenstead, I'm ready. I have a fix on the...
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct... The last thing any of us want is for our... Use the methods we... What is this? If all you have to show for your support was going to be hard enough without Clemens' explosives, consider this an order...
We should get ourselves to those peace talks post-haste, Commander. Wouldn't want to miss out on any of the mayhem and carnage.
Agent, over here. I assume you had a chance to speak with Landon. That is, Seer Wiley. I appreciate the sentiment, but perhaps if I had been a better friend to Landon... No. Those hypotheticals are best considered in private. I'm sure you made every effort to save them. I won't keep you. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery. You are welcome to collect the experimental weapon back inside the observatory, the Oracle. It was Landon's design. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
Oracle? Казав, якусь зброю мають дати. Презент.
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order?
War, disease, explosion.
I'm going to lend a hand at the exclusion zone. Tend to the injuries.
That's very good.
No.
Best we start discussing strategy, Commander.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
If we ain't keen on courting complete chaos, we'll need a plan. A solid one.
Stakes are high. If DeVries sabotages the peace talks, war will continue. Don't need to be a seer to divine that.
That's a lot of death. And not the fun kind.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised, in the absence of Victor, status deceased, and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Some of the station's security automechanicals may also be operable, and may attack both your team and hers, Commander. Confirmed. Per the Earth Directorate Manual, a team formed of multiple agents is vital to success, especially during missions where agent attrition is likely to occur.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own Phantoms? I'm not asking. I'm telling. You've got to let me have this, Commander.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
А, це там, де холодно. Це то. А ні. Там ще якась планета холодна. Я бачив, що там планета якась холодна. Ця сильна. Аза і ця. Оцей просився.
observational data is important, but I hate seeing these rifts so close. That ship seems out of place here. Worth a once-over.
Идиот. Приё. Элдом. Приё. Да, надо закругляться, уже сейчас свет вырубает. Да, у меня тоже вон все. Аза. Прикольно, прикольно.
I know observational data is important, but I hate seeing these rifts so
Good evening.
close.
On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. That said, it is deeply regrettable that matters on Golden Ridge have not been resolved. But I will now graciously allow the Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders the floor.
Cadre, protect the console at all.
And my fellow counselors share those
It's you,
weaknesses,
isn't it?
but we are
The
here
one Agent
in good
DeVries
faith.
warned me to expect. I do not appreciate.
You can answer our questions now, or scream the answers.
You'll do no. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. We know full, but it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent. Unforeseen factors!
Go for torpification.
Necessary vulnerabilities identified.
Mobilizing. Our team has been well and truly struck down. Freeze plans are up on the monitor over here. Sloppy.
Короче, дробаш. Научное оружие.
It seems your sovereign is.
I'd bet bits to Borstwurst. That's going to need a new fuse.
This is good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance. Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you've suggested, but his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
So, your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
А вот он. А, тут мост. А, вот. Вот он. Научне это как... Яке? Это херня. Ну вот есть сиреневый промень. Искра. Такое есть. Миша. Патронов нет.
Those auto mechs could have left a few more for us.
Тоже мало. Мало этих. О,
A pivotal moment is at hand.
Investigating hostile intelligence.
All in the wrist. This might sting. A lot.
On whom exactly? Ratcheting up my aggression. Check your scope for combatant analysis. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Combatant scan.
In mental calculations, I do see merit in your
Target analyzed. Late.
Such as yourself.
Yes, you must be quite busy between product launches and counting bits.
Battle scan.
But I will be here as long as it takes to ensure the order.
Yeah.
Разобраться, куда идти. А, ты первую проходишь. Ну да. Я думал, ты поэтому. Да, потом. Блин. Да не. Первую тоже не пройти. тоже надо.
Most irregular.
Resorting to violence. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Recharge for me!
Вот блин.
I'll handle this. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Mitigating the threat. Locking them down. I have effects on their weaknesses.
Понятно. Непонятно, что делать. Ну вот. Я не могу это открыть. Доступ к техническому обслуговыванию великой быстроходности. Да, но... Короче, немножко тупанул. Тут, короче, больше 3 я не могу выучить. Типа все по 3. Такая вот тупость. Ну, пока проблем, в принципе, не было. До сих пор, я знаю. Вот это... Блин, мне надо закругляться, потому что свет вырубают. А я не знаю, что делать. Что тут рубить? Дурная ситуация. Допрыгну. С кругами хожу какими-то. Блин, у меня нету этого. У меня нет этой карточки. А, блин. Да, доброй ночи, доброй ночи. Доброй ночи. Непонятно, конечно. Ну, так, есть моменты тяжелые. В принципе, проблем нет. Но вот сейчас вот у меня возник. Не-не-не-не-не-не, это зря. Нет. Это не то. Это не то, я правильно нашел. Это что-то тут. Только надо понять. Короче, успею, не успею. Да не, я тут не пройду, блин, ну, жесть. Я не могу понять. Что делать? Ну тут вот байда, я не могу ее открыть. Вот блин, а. Вот бляха-муха. Вот нафиг так было, блин. Морочить голову. Да все равно это не открывает. А, блин. Вот дурка. Вот, блин, дурка, а. Все, я не могу пройти дальше, блин. Офигеть. Жесть. Офигеть. Дурня. Да нет у меня. Где их получить, блин? Да блин, ну. Где же их получить-то, ёперный театр, блин. Это бред. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй. Застрял так тупо, застрял, блин. Что где искать? Кабину мол.
Suggest we find another way.
Почему?
taught us to see this station as a beacon of hope and order.
Как не перепрыгнуть? Да у меня ключа, блин, нема. Где ключ? Блин.
That ship seems out of place here. Worth a once-over.
Типа як вам инженерия опять. Ну, ты представляешь? Что робити, як нормально? Ай-яй-яй-яй. Все тупо невозможно пойти дальше. Невозможно. Тут ніде не підходить, ніде. Ніде не підходить. Тут ми зарядили цю штуку. І все, і там я не знаю, що робити. Я вот тут все, я приехал. Вам 4, ну, ты же представляешь, что происходит? Я не могу дальше пройти. Охренеть. Конченая. Неужели тут второй этаж есть? Господи. Я думал уже все.
Proceeding to attack.
Step aside.
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate.
Yes, but things have taken somewhat of a turn. After the Protectorate destroyed their own relay out of madness, we have seen little resistance to our residents.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
Once more to Golden Reach. Our troops still demand answers for the unprovoked attack on Outpost Opportunity. What will you do to resolve this?
Firstly, I'd like to re-establish that we, the Order, did not attack. A rogue proctor by the name of Svoboda did. Her dastardly plot was revealed and she was promptly executed.
Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery. Countless brutal murders at the hands of a seer, was it? How was he not stopped?
The carnage was counted and thoroughly documented, I assure you. And again, the culprit was probably felt his own hand. Do not appreciate his that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people's meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures.
Either restore my life or avenge my death!
Who needs to die?
According to my analysis, neither of our parties has enough goodwill with the other to proceed to an alliance. A swift end to the war is highly improbable.
You had to run a quaint predictive model to come to that conclusion? Did your numbers give any insight into making this more worth my while?
Куча всякой байды. Так, что, будем закругляться, потому что сейчас как рубанут светло.
I'm only wearing accessories because they violate Auntie's branding guidelines.
Все, народ, добраніч, все хорошо. До зустрічі. Зараз світло вирубає. Все, пока-пока.